From England.
We know there's the parade, so we know it's a parade going up to the memorial. We went to the memorial complex today to get ready for tonight, so to understand more about it, yeah.
In England, they don't teach that part of history. And so when you come here, it's a really eye-opener. And to see the Genocide Museum, we read virtually every piece in there. It was really quite eye-opening. And I think how the rest of the world stood by is quite shocking, really. I mean, they do in Israel for their view of the Holocaust, but I've not seen this commemorated, because I think the Assyrians had the same problem, because there was another 3 or 4 million killed there. So you add that to the Armenians, that's more than the Nazis killed.
Yeah.
And yet the world doesn't seem to recognise this as important.
Yeah,
really.
It makes you wonder, what's happening now that we should be paying attention to, which, years ago people ignored Armenia. What should we be paying attention to now?
Yeah.
Are you going to participate to the march?
Yeah, we'll come with it, yeah.
Anybody who is from the Middle East, because I'm Egyptian by birth, and I chose to live in Armenia because I think the story of the Armenian people has to do a lot with the integration of them as a nation within the Middle East. So when it comes to genocide, it's a very important aspect and a very important corner. It's a cornerstone, actually, of the Armenian identity. And personally, as a filmmaker, I cannot separate the Armenian and the struggle of Armenians, what you call Baikar in Armenia, aside from the genocide. And I think the problem is what happened in 1915 after the murdering of the 1.5 million Armenians by the Ottoman Empire back then. We can feel its repercussions till now. It's not at all ended, and I think it's a matter of national security to keep the issue of the recognition of genocide on the top agenda of the Armenian nation nowadays, I would say.
We just Googled that it's 110 years from the genocide that happened here. And it's like honor.
We absolutely don't talk about it in France, as I know. I never learned anything. I came here 2 years ago and I discovered what's happening about the war here different times. I was here in September 2022 and 1 week after, something happened. But we absolutely don't talk about it in France.
What there is to know? I am for a quarter Armenian, so not directly my grandfather, but his family during the First World War was lightly interested by the genocide, but he escaped from Middle East and came after 5 years in Italy. So we started our family.
I'm from Berlin, Germany.
What do you know about the Armenian genocide and where have you heard about it? And why you are participating to this march?
Yeah. So, of course, I know the facts, but way more I know about the stories because I talk to the people as part of my artistic research and project. So, way more than the facts. I'm affected by the stories and the emotions of the people that have been opening up to me. And I'm participating in the march because this struggle is not only something that Armenians should be concerned about, but basically everyone, and especially hailing from Germany, who has had complicity in the Armenian genocide. I think we should be way more concerned about this.